currently about 35 weeks pregnant, so I'm obviously just obsessively organizing all sorts of random parts of my house. Some of it being more productive than others. You may have seen on Instagram stories recently, I did a complete makeover to a little mudroom nook, which was very satisfying, but maybe not super productive. But today we are going to tackle something that is productive, and that is organizing the main bathroom in our house. So our second floor actually is one big bathroom, and it is also our laundry room. And when we moved in about 8 weeks ago, I basically just dumped all of our boxes in here. I just like emptied random stuff into drawers, and I have not really touched it since. And so I really do want to get this and need to get this organized. And so let's do that today. We are going to start in the main vanity area, and the first thing I want to do is make better use of the under the sink space. I currently have cleaning supplies under there because I feel like in our brain, under the sink is where cleaners should go, but honestly it's a waste of space, particularly in a main bathroom like this. It's just using up valuable real estate. So I bought a bunch of these stackable like drawers essentially, and I really love these. And then you can arrange it how you want, but they all stack and fit with inside of each other. I feel like in bathrooms it can be really hard to properly utilize our space because a lot of stuff that we keep in bathrooms are small, right? Like little tiny bottles of stuff, little tubes, little pieces, like all of these like little tiny odds and ends. We also just keep such a huge variety of stuff, right? You might have hair stuff, you might have makeup stuff, soaps, and then you have teeth care stuff, our medicine. Bathrooms tend to be these catch-alls for a lot of variety of items, and a lot of these tend to be kind of smaller, hard to organize things. So I really think about organizing like items and compartmentalizing where I can. So I have a nail drawer, a hairbrush drawer, a hair product drawer. I'm gonna decant cotton pads into one of them because my rule with decanting is I find it's helpful to decant the things that we're using often, that we're buying a lot. I use at least one cotton pad every day at the end of the night, and so keeping them in the plastic sleeve doesn't make as much sense. It's harder to store them, it's harder to take them out when I need one. Other things are not necessarily always worth decanting. Maybe things you were using less frequently, or something that is temporary. Maybe you're just trying it, you don't know if you're going to always be using it. But I just love that these stackable drawers has allowed me to store a lot of tiny little items that I didn't have a place for before in this sort of like massive cavern of a space. Now let's move on to the drawers. The drawers on this vanity are awkwardly deep, again, especially for the tiny items that we need to store in bathrooms. So I'm going to relocate some of this, and again, I'm going to try to sort of compartmentalize some of it as well. So starting with this one random drawer that was just kind of like my stuff, I'm getting all of the makeup into my makeup travel bag, using this as a chance to purge my makeup. I love keeping my makeup in a travel makeup case. I actually really love this one that zips all the way open because it gives me a clear, defined space for my makeup. So as soon as it doesn't all fit into the bag, I know it's time to purge it. I know it's time to get rid of some of it. And then I also have this little storage bag that I keep my jewelry in. And then I'm just going to place these into the drawers. Going for larger storage bags in a deep drawer just makes better use of the space because I can easily pull out the bags when I need them instead of trying to individually store each of my makeup items. For another drawer, I'm making some of our first aid stuff that we grab frequently available. I got this really cool adjustable drawer basket. It actually sits in the drawer that sort of creates a tier to the drawer, which I think is a really great solution for smaller drawers because I can have the most grabbed items on the top and the less frequently used items underneath. Okay, so this top drawer is for toothbrush stuff. Don't ask me why we have so many different kinds of toothpaste. Apparently my family, every person has their own preference on toothpaste. And then I always keep a spare because I always have at least one child that will like walk off with a toothpaste. Why? I'm not really sure. Anyways, I actually did organize this drawer kind of when we first moved in because it was just madness. And I bought these little plastic containers, but 0 out of 10 recommend them because they honestly suck really bad. I'm just sharing this because sometimes we all have organizational fails, and it's okay to go back to the drawing board and be like, that didn't work, what else is gonna work? I bought these specifically because they were supposed to be stackable, and I thought I'd be able to stack them in the drawer, make better use of the space of the deep drawers, but honestly they just lock together when they're stacked, so it's like near impossible to access the ones on the bottom, and they all started cracking within the first week. I don't recommend these. I'm going to probably have to find a better solution down the road. Okay, with the vanity feeling a lot better, I'm going to move on to the laundry area. Again, I got these random bins I just dumped over here when we moved in. I never unpacked them. We do have this one Kallax unit from IKEA that was left from the previous owner, so I'm going to try to make it work the best for me. The nice thing about the Kallax system is you can actually buy a lot of different inserts for them. We actually have a Kallax system that we've been using in our playroom area, so I had some experience with these, and I've actually been in the process of slowly testing all of the different inserts as well as other inserts that don't necessarily come from IKEA, so stay tuned for the results of that. One thing that I'm testing in this bathroom specifically are the drawer inserts. You can buy these from IKEA. They are a pain in the butt to put together, but what's really cool is fit perfectly automatically into the little cube and create 2 drawers, which I think is really brilliant with the Kallie system because you can have some open cubbies as well as some cubbies that are drawers. So I did 1 drawer to start, and this is for overstock bath stuff. I highly recommend an overstock area for your bathroom. You want to keep your I use it every day stuff in that like main real estate, right in your vanity, behind your mirror. Any of your overstock stuff, so maybe you bought like 2 of something, or you bought something because you're almost out, or just those less frequently used items, it's best to have those in a different location because it's not going to muddy up your everyday stuff. Even if you keep your beauty routine and all of that minimal, when you add in everyday stuff from toothpaste to hair care to makeup, it's already pretty busy. So I really like to keep my overstock as well as my less frequently used items separately. Like for example, I love this brand for kid soap, and so I usually buy a 2-pack, and so I will keep 1 here, and then obviously there's 1 where my kids are using it. Then I'm going to use the pull-out baskets that are here with this Kallie unit. I'm going to have 1 that is for medicine. Now we keep our medicine in lock boxes. The lock boxes are 100% not the best way to keep your medicine organized because you can't like reach in the back and get stuff. Things always end up disorganized in here. But for me, it is the best solution because with small children, I like the safety of knowing that medicine is behind like a lock and key, if you will. It's what works for us right now. So I'm able to fit 2 of these lock boxes in the top drawer. In the bottom drawer, I'm going to keep my hair tools over here. I bought this little hair tool organizer. It has like 3 cups, so I can put my blow dryer in here. I can put my hair crimper in here. I have my like heating brush in here. Instead of just having it like all thrown into 1 bin where all of the wires are gonna get tangled up, I have some organization inside of this drawer. And then I have a drawer for laundry stuff because this is also our laundry room. So we use the Ecos laundry detergent, which I buy in a huge jug from Costco, and it does not fit into any drawers or anywhere, so that just hangs out. But I do have a drawer for all of my like additional laundry stuff. I keep a small thing of Tide for really deep cleaning that I need to do. I keep borax and washing soda. Borax is really great for getting out odors from clothing, and then washing soda is really great for deep set in stains or stain treating. I have the Noodle and Boo detergent. This is what I use for like newborn baby stuff. And recently I have been using Glam Wash. This is basically just like a really concentrated perfume laundry detergent, and I use it very selectively on things like throw pillows, throw blankets. Occasionally I'll throw it a little bit in with towels. I honestly use like 1/5 of as much as it says to. The scent stays on the stuff for so long and it's so satisfying. All right, moving on from that, we're going to talk a little bit more about general laundry organization. I've shared in the past that when I do laundry for my family, I have learned that the best way for a larger family like ours is to do laundry by person. What happens is each person has their own laundry basket. Then that laundry basket goes into the wash, goes into the dryer, and then that dryer is full of clean laundry for just 1 person, so no sorting is needed at all. That laundry can just go directly to that person's bedroom, and it saves me so much time when I do not need to sort my laundry amongst people. Also, you can see, no, I don't fold my children's laundry for a couple of reasons. 1, this means that they can actually help me put it away because there's 1 laundry basket for just their stuff. So even my 3-year-old is capable of putting her own stuff away. And 2, they get themselves dressed 85% of the mornings. And if I fold all their clothes really cute, they're just gonna rip it apart looking for the shirt that they want. They can help me sort it by pajamas, tops, bottoms, and underwear, but we're not taking time to fold it. In our new house, I have found that it is necessary to have 2 laundry baskets for my older kids because their bedroom is all the way down at the opposite side kind of the house. So if they're getting dressed or ready in their bedroom, they need a laundry basket there, but about 50% of the time they're in the bathroom getting dressed. By having a laundry basket in both locations, it ensures that no matter where they get ready, their clothes are going into their laundry basket, and it eliminates, again, me having to do any sorting. My youngest son only has 1 because his bedroom is literally directly across from the bathroom, so it works fine. By having this small piece of discipline of making sure each person's laundry goes just into their laundry basket, it makes laundry 1,000 million times easier. I can't explain to you how much easier it makes laundry. All right, the last thing that I'm doing in this bathroom is I'm going to be labeling everything. I'm gonna label the heck out of stuff in a way that seems almost excessive and obnoxious. And I'm going to do this because, again, going back to the biggest problem with bathrooms is you have so many small things that belong to so many different categories. Everything from beauty to medicine to cleaning, right? And so it's really easy for this all to get mixed up and to be a big mess. I always say this, that labeling in your home sometimes feels a little silly and excessive because it's your own home. You're like, why would I label where I put stuff because I know where I put stuff, but I'm telling you, it makes the world of difference. You can't expect your brain to hold on to like every little piece of information. Just because a year ago you decided that that's where that stuff is gonna go, your brain like doesn't wanna have to hold on to all that information. Make it easier for your brain with the labels, because it'll just make it easier for stuff to go back to where it goes. It's also going to help everyone else in your house because you're the one who organized it, but that doesn't mean everyone in your house is inside of your brain. And again, I love labels too, because like when I talked about my makeup bag, that it creates like a defined space. By labeling, it creates sort of defined spaces for certain categories. And so if a certain bin, like say my bin for nail stuff starts to get too full, then I can say, okay, like what can I purge here? All right, my friends, that does it. Thank you guys so much for joining me while I organize this bathroom. I'm feeling a little more peace of mind knowing that our bathroom is well organized before the chaos of a newborn joins our family. I'm going to be sharing hopefully a few more organization videos before she arrives. I'm also working on a video just sharing like all of the prep that I'm doing for baby 4, because honestly the prep that I'm doing for baby 4 is so different than the prep that I did for baby number 1. I've sort of been like filming random things, bringing you guys along on the process of the stuff that I have been doing, so if that interests you, stay tuned for that as well. But as always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Remember to be kind to yourself and others, and I will see you all in my next video.